Since the first assessment task, where we looked at the problem space of the bamboo ceiling, I have now developed a design brief. Responding to the SDG goal of reduced inequalities, my design brief focuses on empowering East Asian Australians between the ages of 14 to 50 to overcome the ceiling and reach the leadership positions they want to be in. Stakeholders in my problem space include companies, governments, non-government organisations, career coaches and mentors, as well as the users themselves. When crafting this brief, I didn't know what I wanted to make. My background is in visual communications, having been a practicing designer for over 10 years. But I also studied applied fashion design and technology at TAFE and learnt jewellery in my master's course, which was my favourite subject. So, I therefore decided on a three-prong approach to my precedents covering each of the three disciplines within my skill set. The first precedent I explored was a political card game based on the Malaysian election called Politico. It is a beautiful piece of visual communication that is humorous and fun to play. It effectively uses hand management and team-based game mechanisms to replicate real-life scenarios of politicians forming alliances and winning voters. The second precedent I researched was the jade bangle, a symbol of good luck that once worn is never to be taken off. Instead, it breaks, symbolising the protection of the wearer from the bad luck that was about to happen to them. And lastly, a fashion label called Booty, which utilises the sustainable material of bamboo to create a range of affordable, highly breathable and functional undergarments. These precedents help inform my design exploration in each discipline. Experiment 1 is a board game looking at what sort of board game should I design? I first looked at conversation cards, which I tested on people, but I found they're not very fun. So I created a small wins roleplay using humorous phallus-shaped logos, which you pit a designer and a client against each other, and they have to advocate for their chosen design. But the stakes for this didn't feel real. So I created an everything all out concept called Climb the Corporate Ladder, which is a physical board game where you dress up with multimodal tasks such as making a call, wining and dining a potential client, and an obstacle course which you have to climb in order to progress through the game. This was the most receptive idea. I then took a step in another direction, looking at how progression can apply to jewellery, where I came up with a concept of a finger wrap ring that restricts movement, which is made out of bamboo and resembles a corporate ladder, where you can break each rung after you earn a promotion, thereby making the ring more comfortable and easier to wear. Question was, does this work? So I made a paper prototype and tested this on people once again. They understood the concept and it worked in practice. But one piece of feedback I got was, it's very visible. What if there's stigma attached to wearing such an item? What if I don't want to constantly explain the meaning of it when, asked about it? I responded to this piece of feedback through my third experiment, looking at undergarments, as this is something that is not visible but can still be powering to the individual. but I wasn't sure what creative direction I should take. So I created a series of concept boards and asked for feedback, such as superhero undergarments using Asian iconography and stories, restrictive undergarments playing the back of the bamboo ring, and a hidden uniform for people of Asian descent to unite with one another secretly. All three ideas were receptive to user testing, with the restrictive undergarments conceptually seen as the strongest. After conducting these experiments, I decided to create a series of graphic-based garments and accessories that change and alter with the progression of the wearer. This combines my skill sets in my free disciplines while taking key learnings of how to introduce gamification into jewelry and fashion, as well as the exploration of materiality to convey meaning. Thank you.